Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Seattle Cryptocurrency. My name is Dennis Lapchus, and once again it's another beautiful day here in Seattle. We've got a little smoke in the sky coming down from Canada, but other than that, it's been a great summer. Wild ride, up and down. Bitcoin survived the recent hard fork and is now trading at near all-time highs, so that's a great thing to see. Ethereum, which peaked around $400 in June and then dropped down to $150 in July, has bounced back to around $300 in August, so that's another great development. The unfortunate thing with life is that it does fly by so quickly, and there's been questions and thoughts that I've had as all this stuff is taking place in the cryptocurrency world. And one question that I wanted to raise and discuss was, should we trust cryptocurrencies? You know, whenever I talk to someone that knows nothing about them, their initial instinct is to not trust it. And I have to say that was my first inclination. I did not trust the idea. It didn't sound like a good idea to me. I first thought, my initial thought was, well, why would we want to tie a currency into something that can be infinitely created? Just add a couple zeros to it and boom, now you got more currency. And that's essentially what they're doing today, but it's not encrypted. It's if the Federal Reserve wants to create another $1 trillion, they just add another zero and boom, off they go. Or, I mean, so then there's no way to control that unless there is some method put in place to make the currency finite. And so as the more I looked into it, the more I realized, hey, this is something that is decentralized and finite, you know, based on what I'm reading about it. And if you trust the people that are doing this, that is the way it's supposed to be. I like that. The other thing I really liked was that it was something that was proposed and supported by people who were anti-Federal Reserve and IMF and those that are currently running the money system that we have today. And back when I knew nothing about cryptocurrencies, when it was essentially just Bitcoin, there were people that I highly respected that were supportive of it. Mainly, like I've said in the past, James Corbett. He was one of the first people that I really respected that was actually using Bitcoin to support his business, which I loved. Another person that I've followed for many, many years, way before he was even talking about Bitcoin, is Clif High. And if you're watching me here, you've obviously watched some of Clif videos, as he is like now such a high profile character in the cryptocurrency world because of his predictive linguistic see in the future technology that he has developed, and is, you know, claiming to be able to see what's happening in the future. And so he's very popular. But he is another person that's saying this is a great thing and it's for the good of the people and it's against the bad guys, as he likes to say. One person that I highly respect that and have followed for a long time is James Sinclair. And I understand his hesitation and his difficulty in embracing cryptocurrencies. He's a gold guy, and gold is his thing, and it's been around for thousands of years, and it's been how you store value throughout history. Now, from my perspective, gold is just another manipulated market. It seems incredibly easy to manipulate gold with paper these days. You just you short whatever you want with paper gold or paper stocks, and it just seems like a totally rigged game and very manipulated. And so I understand that point coming from James Sinclair, but it is interesting. It always makes me go, you know, is the cryptocurrency market something that can be trusted? So it only makes sense that the people running the money show today, the Fed, the IMF, and anyone you know, in that circle of people, they have no intention of losing control, and they want to be involved. And and everything that I'm seeing is they are involved. You know, J.P. Morgan is involved, and I have no doubt that they will be pushing some type of currency to their clients as a trusted means of getting involved in cryptocurrencies, etc., etc. So, you know, you have to know that they are going to be involved somehow. I do find it somewhat odd that the blockchain was created by or released by some phantom guy named Satoshi Nakamoto. And at least that's the alias that was on the initial Bitcoin white paper, and so that's I find that interesting. A very plausible theory could be that the IMF created the technology and then released it as an alternative to the fiat currency central bank controlled system. I mean, what a great idea. They know that people don't like what they're doing, so create the alternative, release it under this alias, and say, hey, this is the greatest thing, everyone should join in, and all of a sudden, boom, everyone is controlled digitally. Who knows? We may never know, but one thing is for sure. Cryptocurrencies could go one of two ways. It could be one of the greatest inventions and developments in human history, or it could be the perfect method for controlling and enslaving the masses. Time will tell, and I'm putting my bet on scenario 1 and working towards making the world a better place. Please like and subscribe and comment below, and spread the word about cryptocurrencies and Seattle cryptocurrency, and I'm looking forward to hopefully meeting up with some of you in the Seattle area and continuing on this discovery of a really exciting new technology. So all the best. Until next time. Ciao.